Well, 2 days till Election Day. We put off talking about it till the very end of this segment, but talk about it we must. For a preview of the presidential and local races on Tuesday's ballot, Business Courier reporter Chris Wederick joins Business Watch producer Kelly Leon in the studio. Chris and Kelly.
Thanks for being here, Chris. Well, you know, we couldn't let it go by. Days before the election, we had to have you back in.
Right.
So let's start with the presidential race. What are, on the local level, what are the influencers? What should we be watching for?
Well, you know, I think that I think that our local county presidential race, you know, I think that that's going to really affect where Ohio goes overall. I think if Trump wins Hamilton County, there's just going to be no question that he wins the state of Ohio, because Hamilton County has become more urbanized. It's become a little bit more purple rather than its long-time Republican leaning. So if he manages to break through in Hamilton County, I think there's no question that he'll win the state of Ohio. If Hillary wins, you know, it's going to depend. I wouldn't necessarily say she'll win the state, just because Trump seems extremely strong in the parts of the state that aren't urban, that aren't Cincinnati, Columbus, and Cleveland, as well as the smaller urban areas as well. He's, you know, got the potential to rack up a lot of votes in eastern Ohio, the Appalachian part of the state. So, you know, I think we'll be watching real closely what Hamilton County does in the presidential race.
And there's no way at this point, obviously, to tell how quickly those results will come in.
Hamilton County is notoriously slow at tabulating results, so I just always plan for an all-nighter on election night.
Yeah. Okay, how about the local races?
Right.
We've had you on before to talk about clerk of courts, county commission, and issue 44, the CPS levy.
Right.
Are those the three that you're still going to be watching on
I'm going to be
Tuesday?
watching those pretty closely, and we'll look for any surprises as well, you know. And I think the presidential race has a lot of influence on how those down-ballot races go, because nationally we see a trend of people not splitting their ticket. A lot of people don't vote for a Democrat for president and then a Republican for other offices, or vice versa. I think the one exception will be Senator Portman. I think he'll get a lot of Democratic votes that he, you know, that he might not have otherwise gotten. I think he's had an extremely organized campaign, so there probably are going to be a lot of Hillary voters who also vote for Senator Portman. Yeah. But I think in general in the down ballot races, you know, I think that if Hillary wins Hamilton County, she's going to pull somebody like Denise Driehaus across the finish line on Tuesday. I don't know that that'll extend down the ballot. There's other Democrats who are contesting county offices, like county recorder Wayne Coates is an incumbent Democrat. He's facing a strong challenge from Norbert Nadel, the former judge and Republican. So I'm not sure how that's going to play down. I think the further down you go on the ballot, people just kind of skip it, and that the statistics kind of bear that out. You see fewer people voting the farther you get down there. But an office like Hamilton County Commissioner, where we've seen a lot of advertisements, and there's been a lot of outreach by the candidates, a lot of visibility, I think you're going to see people make it to that point on their ballot. All
right, well, you're going to be following it all night on Tuesday. How can we follow you? You'll be on Twitter?
Follow me on Twitter. It's Chris Cincy with an I, C-I-N-C-I, Biz, and that's how you'll be able to find me. And we'll be looking at results the whole night, assuming they come out, you know, in a timely manner.
Yes,
so.
You'll keep us informed. Thanks
Absolutely.
so much for being here, Chris.